Connecticut's #1 local news. This is Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Good morning and thank you for joining us here on Eyewitness News on your Friday Eve. It's April 14th. I'm Nicole Nalepa and here are your top stories. Thunderstorms are expected to roll through later on tonight, which is why we're in early warning weather alert mode. So let's head right over to meteorologist Scott Haney. Scott, when can we expect to hear the thunder?
Anytime after 4 or 5 o'clock this afternoon, Nicole. The showers and thunderstorms are moving through Ohio right now. They're going to be with us anytime again after 4 or 5. Keep your eyes to the skies, especially in western Connecticut, where the action will begin first, and then it'll move across the state. But the thunderstorms should tend to weaken as they move from west to east. Let's keep your fingers crossed. All right, our Channel 3 early warning radar scans the state dry. Good morning, everybody. It's time to rise and shine. We've got a pretty good start out there with a beautiful sunrise. Futurecast, tomorrow's weather today, shows us mostly sunny skies, and that's going to move those temperatures up close to 80 degrees today. Unbelievable. The normal high is 60. We could be 20 degrees above the normal high. And we are starting off this morning 20 degrees above the typical overnight low. There are the showers and thunderstorms, 7, 8 o'clock tonight. You'll notice the vivid deep reds there passing through the state. And then by about 9, 10 o'clock, it's all wrapped up. And tomorrow it looks like a beautiful day. We just got to get there. Now, this yellow isn't mellow. That means we're in the slight risk category for receiving some strong storms this afternoon and this evening. This is the Storm Prediction Center's estimate of who's expected to get the strong storms. Connecticut right in the bullseye there. So we're going to ask that you keep it tuned to Channel 3, keep the app handy, and we will get you through the storms. But here's what you can expect, the impact. Heavy rain, damaging wind, lightning, and hail. Hail, just a slight probability, but damaging wind is a good guess there at 60+ miles an hour with some of these embedded thunderstorms. Visibility, we're okay. 6 miles of visibility in New Haven. And we're taking a look at 5 miles of visibility in Groton. So a little bit of fog along the shoreline, but we're doing okay. New Haven, absolutely gorgeous this morning. There's New London, mostly overcast conditions right now. And we'll take you to Torrington, where it's a beautiful skyline. And look at Old Saybrook, the camera that never disappoints. So we're waking up to a pretty good start out there. Temperatures, again, 38 is the number you should be seeing in that column. Instead, you're at 53, 54, 55. And an even 50 in Plainfield. So the numbers are good. 56 at Brainerd, 59 degrees in Danbury. 59 degrees in Danbury on April 14th. You got to love it. All right, let's take a look at the winds. They're variable out of the north, and some are out of the northeast, and they will be out of the south during the day today, and that's going to keep the shoreline temperatures a little bit cooler. But look at this, 3 p.m., 76 degrees, could even go higher with a good amount of sunshine. More of the same for the immediate shoreline. We're talking about cooler temperatures due to a southwesterly flow. All right, satellite and radar, not a lot going on out there this morning, but you can see the front moving through Ohio at this point. That's all racing in our direction. And according to early warning futurecast, tomorrow's weather today, we clear things out by noon. It's mostly sunny. And then here comes the trouble. After 5 p.m., look at 6 p.m. in western Connecticut. Not good. 7 p.m. central Connecticut. Not good. And then by 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, it starts to wind down. Daytime highs today in the upper 70s, warm with afternoon showers and thunderstorms. And then your overnight lows tonight with storms early, mostly cloudy, drop into the low to mid 40s. 7 days ahead, looking pretty good. Friday looks good. Saturday afternoon and evening, some showers. Sunday and Monday. Sunday, cooler for Easter Sunday with a high of only 53. All right, 7:04 is now the time. Nicole, we'll send it back to you.
All right, thanks, Scott. Police in Guilford are trying to get a barricaded man outside of a home. And this is a standout that has been going on for more than half a day now. It started as a 911 call for help yesterday for a fire on Route 80. Firefighters say a man was standing in the yard with a gun before retreating into the home on Fitch Road. SWAT and crisis negotiators tell us that they are hoping to end this with no one hurt.
We're working toward a peaceful resolution and taking all the steps that we can to make sure that all of those things are done appropriately.
Road closures around the area are still being heavily enforced, so expect delays there in Guilford. And a suspect is due in New London court this morning after a wild chase into 3 different states, which ended in North Stonington. Take a look at where it all stopped. This is the crash on Route 2 yesterday afternoon. State police from Massachusetts and then Rhode Island ended up chasing this man who was driving a white Tacoma pickup for nearly 2 hours. Eventually, he crossed into our state, and a Connecticut state trooper forced the suspect's vehicle off the road. Rhode Island troopers used pepper spray to stun the suspect and drag him out of the car.
Right now we have pending charges pending. A press release, we'll have a press release later for that, and then he'll be then surrendered over to Rhode Island.
The man is expected to appear in New London Superior Court to face charges this morning before being transferred to Rhode Island, though. Also happening today, the state's Municipal Accountability Review Board will be voting on whether it should step in to fix West Haven's finances. And this all comes after that audit revealed the city misused almost $900,000 of its COVID relief funds. Former state rep Michael DeMassa, who was a former city employee, was arrested for stealing some of that money, along with several other people. Today's meeting is set for 10 a.m. After that, West Haven residents will have 30 days to weigh in. And then, if the board votes for a full takeover of the budget, Governor Lamond must sign it. Police in Enfield are investigating this morning after a noose was found. It was discovered right behind a football field at the Creek Civic Leadership High School on Tuesday night. Police tell us the noose was made from orange electrical wire and tied to a tree. Enfield police are now investigating, and the FBI has been notified. If you know anything that could help them with their investigation, please give Enfield police a call. And turning you now to the latest on COVID here in Connecticut. New numbers from the state show the positivity rate continues to inch up. It's now at 6.23%. And we know that 126 people are in the hospital with COVID. The state says 42 of them are not fully vaccinated. If you were planning on traveling in the next few weeks, be sure to keep that mask handy because the federal government has extended the mask mandate for public transportation, which was supposed to expire next Monday, but now it'll last through May 3rd. This applies to travelers on planes, trains, and buses. New Haven Public Schools will be keeping their mask mandate in place for a little while longer as well. The Elm City is the only school district in the state that is still requiring them. New Haven's health director says only 42% of students in the district are fully vaccinated. The Board of Ed plans to reevaluate the rule after spring break next week. Thank you so much for tuning in to Eyewitness News. Remember, you can get news and weather updates anytime on the Channel 3 app. Have a great day, everyone. Be healthy, stay positive, and keep that Channel 3 app handy for what's to come later weather-wise.